Oh, where'd it go? Can't even see it. All right, and hello, and welcome back to another episode. So today, what we're gonna do is plug these holes. We're gonna weld them shut. I'm gonna cut up some metal, seal those. I got one on each side. We're just gonna get this car a little bit closer to paint. It's all on epoxy primer, besides the doors, obviously. Whole engine bay, and we're gonna plug this hole too. I'm gonna cut this out a little bit bigger to get rid of this hump too. I'm gonna finish pulling out the rest of the interior out of the back of the car so that I can start welding back here and not catch anything on fire. So let's get to it. Now that we got all the fire hazards out of the way, we can start making our little patch panels. You can kind of see what's going on here. As you can see, everything is painted under here from what you can see. But I swear underneath there, it's brand new. All right, we're gonna start with and friggin' trace it out. Get a nice little friggin' trace on here. Look at that, that's nice. And then we can get a nice smooth cut around that thing and then transfer it to some metal. All right, now that I got this thing fitting perfect, I'm gonna plop it down right here and make my second one. Now that we got our piece fitting perfectly up in there, see that, perfectly in there. All right, now I'm gonna take the grinder, grind me down some bare metal, and we'll tack her up. Got no ground, Captain. The whole car is primered, so can I get a patch of bare metal? Can I get man, what the frick? Literally everything's painted on this car. Look at that. Got ground there? Oh yeah. Okay, so I just made this tiny piece for the antenna hole, and as you can see, the magnet is quite a bit bigger than it. So what I like to do, we're gonna take this round stock right here, move that magnet out of the way. And tack weld that on there so that now we can take this piece and fit it up just like that, and then hold this round stock as we weld it in. All right, now that it's tacked in, you can just pop it off just like that. Let it cool down. All right, back's done. Now let's do the front. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this out wider, make it a square instead of whatever is going on here. We're gonna get rid of this dome right there. We're gonna get rid of that hole right there. I got a piece of sheet metal right here. Once I get that cleaned up, we'll make a little template. I'm closing this off because that big hole is unnecessary. It's still gonna be a turbo car. It's gonna be SR. But once I put the motor in and get the piping situated, then I'll drill a new hole that fits nice. Perfect. Spun it around enough times to get it the right orientation. Now it's sitting in there just with pressure, with like at the corners, tight fit. So we got a little tiny gap right here, but we got a little bit of overhang over at this corner. So what I can do here is, you can see this gap too. So I'm gonna grind from here over, and then we'll be able to take the plate and just like that a little bit. It'll take that overhang away and it'll close this gap. So we'll grab the welder out and tack this thing in there. Yep, got them all. Now we're gonna tack the corners again. This is like 22 gauge steel. You gotta be really careful. I think that's it. I'm gonna check over it one last time, make sure I didn't miss any little pinholes, and then we can grind it down. But for the most part, that's pretty much wrapped that up. And the patches that we did back here. So this thing's one step closer to paint. Just got to get some more epoxy primer back on those couple spots. I got to prime the doors. And then I want to mount the rear over fenders. And I'll probably also mount the front fenders too, just so I can maybe trim them and stuff before paint. So what do you think? If you didn't know, I don't think you would know. I put like 3 coats of high build primer. Haven't even sanded it down yet. And then, look at this. Oh, where'd it go? Can't even see it. I haven't even sanded it down yet. There's a small divot like right there. After I sand down the filler primer, you won't even be able to tell it was even there. But I believe that'll be it for this episode. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna put some clips, video clips of the interior restoration of the car, me painting the inside and what led up to this point. So enjoy and see you next week. Back on Andrew's car now. This is the one that I replaced. The wheel tub in and a couple other rust spots on the inside. Per customer request, he wanted to make this thing super quiet.